Hey y'all, hey! Welcome back to my page, y'all. Welcome to the replay. Hope you're doing well. Have you ever heard of shakers? These are beads, not shakers, but we're gonna make some patriotic shakers. It's a brand new item that we are going to offer on our website. So if you don't see a red box right there, that means you're catching the replay, which most of you will be catching. But when you get here, say hello and comment the word shaker, S-H-A-K-E-R. And make sure that you put this in the comments, exclamation point notify, because that's going to get you signed up for free live notifications right here on the Book of Faces. So let's get started. I've got 4 different colors of, these are called like glass seed beads. But I want to show you guys something new that we tested today, actually. I created some. Which, Zach, that'd be awesome if you could go grab those.
Some would say last night I tested this.
I made them today.
You made them. I tested it last
So, y'all ready for this? So let me show you. It's like a kit that you're going to get. You will need paint and you'll need some glue. But you won't need to purchase any, you don't need to worry about anything else, okay? So we're going to give you 2 different things. You're going to get a popsicle that has an acrylic piece. Okay, so I need to take the little masking off of the acrylic, but you're also going to get a star that's going to have an acrylic piece, and you're going to fill it with the beads. You're going to get a bag of beads, and you're going to have a shaker. And it's going to be stinking awesome, y'all. So when you get here, say hello. I am early today. You're going to see me pop up more often during the day. Donna went to a class to learn how to make these. Well, Miss Donna, I'm going to show you how to make our patriotic ones. But first, I'm going to start by, actually, I don't need to worry about peeling off the masking just yet. Well, let me slow my roll. Okay, what we first need to do is locate this piece right here that has the score lines. You see the little lines? This is going to become like a bomb pop, like a popsicle. You don't need to do anything with these 2 pieces. You will need to paint your shiplap popsicle and your star. And then this star, there's no score line, so just pick one. Okay, and then you have your little popsicle.
I recommend the third star. It's my favorite one.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
The third star is my favorite one.
Okay, we're going to use Candy Apple, Lakeshore, and it is Friday Eve. Amy, how are you? And Bright White. But first, what I recommend that you do, okay, so those are the 2 I'm going to paint. I'm going to take a wipe, a baby wipe, and I'm just going to kind of rub off, wipe off some of those score lines, okay?
It is Friday Eve. Happy Friday Eve.
It is. I can't believe that. This week seems like it's flown by.
Hi, Michelle.
So, comment shaker. We have these on our website. They're only $20. You get the cutouts, the acrylic piece, and the beads, plus shipping. And we're going to get started. So, we're going to paint our star and our popsicle in bright white. Yes, we are, Stacy. We have our subscription box that, like normal, that you get, that we ship out on the 15th of every month. And then we now offer a one-time patriotic box. The deadline for that is Friday. So if you're interested in finding out about that, just send me a message. But these are on our website. We put this little kit together for you because I've really never made shakers like this. And when Zach showed them to me, I pretty much fell in love. Okay, so I'm going to hop over here to the popsicle itself. You don't necessarily need to paint the little stick handle piece because it's going to be covered up with additional layers. But you can if you want, if it, makes you happy. But I hope you guys like these. I think these would be fun to make with kids. They definitely, if they're young kiddos, make sure you have some adult supervision just because of the glue.
And the real tiny beads.
The little bitty beads, yes. All right, where's my cup? Here's my cup. We're not done with white, but I'm going to go ahead and grab a detail tool, okay? This has a really skinny little bitty tiny pointer on the top. or on one end, and I'm just going to get out all of that paste that we painted with and just help create our shiplap lines more defined, I guess we could say. So this can be used, you could also use like a toothpick to do the same thing. But now we have defined scored lines, okay? Milena, you're gonna love it. Okay, Brooke Gardner is interested in the Patriotic box. I got you, girl. It is a one-time box, so it's not something that you have to subscribe to.
Did you show it to a sneak peek of that?
No, I haven't done it. I've been busy.
Do you want me to go grab something to sneak peek?
No, I'll show them tonight when I come on live.
What? You're going live again tonight?
I am.
What?
They're going to start seeing me more often.
Oh my.
Everybody better get ready.
Does that mean I have more free time in my life?
Nope, that means you're going to make appearances too. All right, so I just put the Patriotic box in the comments. It is loaded with stuff. Loaded. Tons of items. How is everybody? Thanks, Donna, for sprinkling. I so appreciate that. Cindy Fowler, how are you? Deborah Finch, how are you, my friends? Tracy Payne. You're welcome, Stacy.
I'm not saying someone's giving away the farm, but someone's giving away the farm.
Someone's giving away the farm. Not sure what that means, but just go with it. It is Thursday, Cheryl, and it is Friday Eve. Friday Eve. That's right, Denise. Hi, Rhonda. The more the merrier, Michelle. Michelle joined our club and our perks. She is now one of us. She's always been one of us, but
welcome to the dark side, Michelle.
She is officially locked in to us. All right, Phyllis, I got you. I just responded to your comment about the Patriotic box. The deadline is tomorrow, which is Friday. Cutout sale, cutout sale. I need lots. Diane, we talked about that this morning. There will be a cutout sale coming very soon. Laura is watching kiddos and they're napping, so she is hanging out with us. Hope you're doing well, my friend. All right. Hi, Julianne. How are you? So, as always, in A to Z design fashion, I like to get a little heavy-handed with my paint.
One of us. That's funny.
And I'm going to take my little marker here. This is a chisel edge marker and just clean up my crazy painting, okay? So like I said, this set is on our website, amy2zacdesigns.com. All you have to do is comment shaker. You get the cutouts, the piece of acrylic, and you get the beads, which is gonna help it shake, make the shaker sound. Michelle's like, yeah. Awesome. Somebody said Patriot sale. Monica, comment again. Are you talking about the Patriotic box? Let me know if it's the Patriotic box. It's a mystery. Although we've been given some sneak peeks because we can. All right, these are done. Okay, so you're going to paint these white. Now you're going to take the popsicle piece with the scored lines and pick one of the stars. So you're going to get 3 of these. You're just going to need 1. The others are going to be hidden. You don't have to paint those. So I'm going to grab some decent paintbrushes. Let's see. Let's do these right here. And we're going to start by painting. I'm going to do the star in Candy Apple. And I'm just going to go around the edges. I am going to try and not go crazy with the painting on this one. But we're going to see, y'all. We're going to see. So what are y'all doing today? Y'all having a great day? Anybody at work with their volume really low?
I am.
Zach is. He's sitting over here in the corner.
I'm on break.
He's on break. You know, I haven't even really had a real lunch today.
But I did make you an excellent egg sandwich for breakfast.
You did. You're right. You did. It was fantastic. Anybody else like egg sandwiches with mayonnaise? Oh,
But only on white bread.
Yes. Denise needs positive vibes badly. Everybody give Denise some positive vibes. Missy is crafting garden chairs. I love that. Yes, Milena, craft box night is tomorrow. Very excited about this one. I'm excited about all of them. Let's be honest. Every project, every box we offer. But
I'm
it is
super excited about this one because it's your box.
This is my box. Yes, the April subscription box is something I came up with.
I usually present the ideas, but this one, she did.
Red star. Okay. Now on a bomb pop, it goes blue, white, red. So I'm just going to paint the top. See the score lines right there? I'm just going to paint all the way to that score line. Okay. So you want to get a straight edge. It's not hard. So Donna, I know you had asked about our cutout of the week. As far as like painting straight lines, girlfriend, I am with you. This is not going to be hard to just get a straight line on that itty bitty piece.
What is our cutout of the week, by the way?
It is right over here. It is patriotic because this month we're going to do quite a bit of patriotic. Seems like it's the theme. We've been planning and prepping for this month for quite a while.
I might have to pull out some of my old school projects. Like my
I think you should. Okay, we're done with the red, so I'm going to close that up. Cheryl's eating lunch. Oh, good, Deborah. Hi, Suzanne. Okay, Wanda loves egg sandwiches with mayo. Girlfriend, yes. All right. Middle, we're going to go to that score line and then meet up with the red score line. Make sure that you have enough white. Sometimes you may need to do like more than one coat of the white. It just kind of depends how thick you apply the first coat. Now, for this project, for these shakers, I am going to recommend, I mean, you could use hot glue. I would use either Stick Fast, super glue of sorts, some type of super glue. Okay, the white's done. I don't know how hot glue would look. Hi, Paula. I'm great. Thanks. Paula just had lunch and she took the dogs out. Oh, fun. Suzanne is the resin queen. All right, so let me tell you a trick that I learned when I was doing a video of this. You do want to take the blue all the way from this side all the way over. Meaning, I thought this little piece right here that you're going to get would cover like that whole stick, but look, it actually doesn't. Okay, so we're going to go and paint this entire bottom piece in colonial blue. Okay, you can use whatever colors you want. But these are the three that I chose to use. I'm making my granddaughter the coupon on magnets. Kathy, you're so talented. I love that idea. That coupon transfer. I love it. All right, so y'all, we got word today that they're going to start working on our roof next week. So, roof. That's what Kira's going to be doing. She does not like people in her area. She didn't like the neighbors' roofers yesterday. She's like, excuse me, you are disturbing my peace. Okay, those are painted. Let's just dry them to make sure. And then, like, we are 75% done. Just came, we're building deck at the back door. Love that. Love it, love it. Hi, Linda Black. I know, Cheryl, you gotta get going, girl. You gotta catch up on those projects. Gotta keep rocking and rolling. Just do it. All right, so I did get a little bit of the blue off on the edge over here. Not terrible though, y'all. Pretty surprised.
That's Lakeshore.
Maybe it is Lakeshore. It is Lakeshore. Just kidding. It's not colonial blue. I'm just kidding.
I like that. I don't know what you
Marilee, mine should be here tomorrow, but it is a darker. It's a mix in between Colonial Blue and Lakeshore. And if you'll have no idea what I'm talking about, just stay tuned. Make sure you put exclamation point notify in the comments. That's going to get you notified whenever we go live and when we show you all of these things that we're talking about. Yeah, Paula, she went out yesterday on the back patio and I was with her. And she like got spooked by them being there. And she's not a mean dog, but she was like barking, you know, like, get out of my way. Of course, because she could see them, right? Because they were on the neighbor's roof. Ooh, I did pretty good job on this one. I didn't really go over. Hot dog.
Lisa's far behind on crafting. She hasn't done the chicken yet.
Oh, no. Lisa, you better get busy.
I'm going to throw Lisa a minute of my time so she can find a minute of her time to craft.
You better get your craft on, girl. Okay, the inside got a little crazy here. I just want to make this. Sometimes I care if the sides are painted. Sometimes I don't, y'all, because this stuff is for me. All right, done. All right, here we go. Now we're going to bring out the glue. The glue. Okay, that's not the one I want. That's right, Michelle. She's protecting her family. Hopefully, since my birthday is Sunday, well, happy early birthday. My family will be independent for once. What? Can you just let me know how that works?
Isn't Mother's Day this
Tell me how that works out. Does it? Is it? Okay, here's the next step. The extra 2 pieces you have. All you're going to do, glue them together.
It's a 12.
That is the next step.
Thank goodness. It is a 12 because I'm not ready for it. The boys told me it was this Sunday.
All I want is some perfume. That's it. Nothing crazy. Okay, maybe lounge in the pool. Some music. How's that sound, Zach? That's easy, right?
There's nothing easy with you or
Whatever.
About you.
Okay. Amy's been painting her Tier Trade Derby decorations. That's awesome. There you go, Paula. Absolutely. That's how they are, right? Those little dogs think they are like the biggest thing. Okay, so I'm going to, I really never do this, but I'm just going to get the excess glue off of that. You could use like a paper towel, but I'm not putting very much down because I don't want it to like come out the sides. So I'm just putting enough to where it will stick. Okay, and we're going to do the same thing to the extra 2 star pieces. Okay, so y'all hit the heart button for me. Sprinkle the video.
Yes, because we did learn that if you put too much glue and it runs out the sides.
Well, you get it on your fingers, but I'm already getting it on your fingers.
You might get it on the beads.
Brandy wants to know what kind of perfume I like. Anything that smells good. For real. Okay. Next step. You're going to take your back pieces that you painted white. And you are going to glue the 2 pieces that you just glued together. Right here. Right on top of your white piece. The shiplap piece, okay? Just like so. And these are standing, by the way. So you really want to make sure that you get them nice and even. And just comment shaker to grab your set. That's right. That's right. That's right, Michelle. So let's see. What kind of glue? This is called Stick Fast. So it's not, Cheryl, it's not royal blue. I should have it by tomorrow, but this is what it looks like. It is Stick Fast. Yes, exactly, Melena. Exactly.
You threw it out there so fast, it was sticky fast.
Yeah, no kidding. All right, shiplap star piece. Grab your extra pieces. Thanks, Cheryl. Wait till you see it all done. It's really exciting. So on this one, I'm just going to glue the corners for the most part. We're going to lay that down, straighten it out. This one stands as well. Okay, so what we're doing right now is we're creating like, you see how there's like a little, what's that word? Indent, barrier, like a wall around the shiplap white, okay? That's what we're creating. Yay. So this whole set is $20, y'all, on our website. Next step, we are going to take
you know what?
We're
gonna do some Happy Mail. Time for some Happy Mail.
Acrylic pieces that are gonna come like this.
Who wants some Happy Mail? Hit the heart button, sprinkle a video.
So now I'm going to take off the masking. And we're going to glue this on after we put the beads in. Hey, Jason, how are you? We're making some Patriotic Shakers. So you just need to catch an edge of this. I mean, you could use anything pointy. I just take my fingernail and kind of grab it. Okay, so here it is right here. I've got stuff all over it. So this is your acrylic piece, okay? Now, we're gonna work on the popsicle. They put this masking on there to basically help protect the acrylic.
Cheryl Rizzo, congratulations. You want some Happy Mail? Hit the heart button. Message the page with today's date and your address. We'll send you some Happy Mail.
It's not hard to get off, but sometimes it does not come off.
Kim DeTai Hampton, I love that little emoji with the envelope and a heart. So you're going to get some Happy Mail today too. Send the page a message.
What are you giving for Happy Mail?
Stuff. I have a whole bucket full of stuff here to send.
Okay. All right. Got it off. Let's continue on this journey of our shaker. This is probably the most time-consuming part of the project right here. But you're going to get it like this because it's going to be safe. Safer. Okay? So now you have the popsicle acrylic. I see you. And you've got your star. So what you're going to do next is you're going to get a bag of beads. Okay? And what you're going to do is you're going to do about, I don't know.
What color are those beads?
2 blues, a red, and a white. You're going to put, I would recommend more in the popsicle than you are this star. Okay, so I'm just going to keep mine laying flat. And then I'm just going to let those beads fall in there. Yeah. That should be good. So you'll get plenty of these. Okay, now I'm going to keep mine just like this. Next step. I'm going to take my glue and kind of dot it around the wood. And again, I'm not going to use too much. I'm just going to use a little bit.
This goes against my Buckeye fandom, but Lisa...
Then you're going to take your acrylic piece and you're going to lay it down right on top of the popsicle. Okay?
Lisa Flanagan, you want some Happy Mail? Send the page a message with today's date.
And once you get it set in place, just leave it be. Okay? Press down.
Jennifer, that is in the works. That is in the works. I wanted to see how well this one does before I roll out any more.
What does she want?
Firecracker.
So the thing with the stick fast glue is that it may take a second to like adhere to your wood. The acrylic may take a second. Okay? But like I said, once it's there, just let it sit. Okay? Then you're going to do the exact same thing over here on your star. Now I'm going to do probably just the points of the star. I've already got too much glue. I already see it. Decided to come out really fast. Okay, so now you're going to lay this part down. Press down. You can feel if it's lined up, right, on the edges. Okay. Then, remember those pieces that we painted? We're going to take this. We're going to take our little popsicle stick. I'm going to go ahead and glue that on first. Come on, I'm almost running out of this. And you're just going to glue that to where it matches up for your popsicle stick. Just like so. And I'm going to start with the star. So I'm going to take and just put just enough glue. And as I said, I don't know that I would recommend hot glue for this project.
I didn't realize I did that.
Okay. Let it sit. Hi, Rainy. Thanks, Laura. Look at Paula's little zoom zoom. Okay, then you're going to do the same thing over here with your popsicle painted, what is this, layer. And then you just let it sit. And I just left my little popsicle stick the color of the wood because popsicle sticks are wood, right? That color. So then once you have it to where everything is lined up, I recommend that you just kind of let it sit for a little bit and let it dry because it's kind of slippery. The paint is, the glue is against that acrylic. So I have ones that I made. I'm going to show you. No, this shirt is on our website. So if you comment shaker, you'll be sent there. It's going to take you directly to the shakers, but you can shop the apparel section. Okay, y'all ready? So let these sit. Let them dry completely. But y'all, check this out. Look how cute. Isn't that so fun? And they stand. Little shakers. Shaker, shaker, shaker. So let it dry completely because otherwise your beads are going to stick to the glue that may have splurged out, right? Because you put too much. But they both stand. They're $20. You get the cutouts, the acrylic, and the beads. You just need to come up with the paint and the glue. Pretty cute, right? So comment shaker, S-H-A-K-E-R. And now you've got some cute patriotic decor. So fun to make with the kids. Just recommend you do the gluing. All right? Okay, y'all. Shaker, shaker. On your way to the website. Go grab them. $20. See you later tonight. Bye.